nonsia yamamu nyina adwo amamu nyina kwaba eba power 97.9 kasa fidie so wankran Abrabese street ena yebutu ensama yensa aka ene yade so mu se nonsia brem Kasiebo ewo Power FM ene TV SYZ so ene edai na ye come say Volta Power 94.1 ho Global FM ho Sharp 106.9 Watakrade Ensroma 92.1 wankran Kwantabuem FM Jasekan Jinyame 107.7 Wasampa Nananum 92.5 for Afugoso West End Radio 100.3 Welembele KFM Bopaza Ingrigi FM ewo Bole Rich 98.7 Wasimfusu High Radio ewo Bechem Oti Radio Odambai Wimpansa Power FM ewo Pusiga Bro FM ewo Sunyane Sunset Radio ewo Serio Sonyan Sapo ewo Shama Gateway 98.1 Kwanta South ena Anapua FM 105.1 ewo Ahafu Kenya se Yakamu biem Among say Apple 68 of Virginia That's Radio Italy, Adafopa Radio Paris, G-Live Radio UK, OPD Radio Ewo UK, Los Angeles TV, Kasiebo enam so, ema TV stations no ebe yemi no. Radio SYZ 93.1 Kasiebo enam so, ya disi mo ETB, and sama ya debe yi di mo akutribi ni.
And it's one for your shagani upon the home some Sierra Cabra Minta Kanda Bama Niesa by and Chebia Beshasse Ama Pomde, what they are begging for Abubuano pay.
Na and sama ye go so yedin komo ewo mu no. Owura John Dramani Mahama Vice President Professor Jane na no pokwa djemai na proba wo body etosumi yinu wada so wasantemantem
so for abede che yo hwegani esika 7 ntutu ye ensem so doctor Thomas Ampanyako ene ne wode atodwo a wo che se na hwe ne bere no ayen hyehyɛ se de be beboa ama kyerɛkyerɛfo ne wo mo tigu montesu ye kye no wo mo sika sem ye behwe ho asem
ane akyerɛkyerɛfo e kyerɛ se sanafua anasa bosome makoma kudum yensa no bia ya adwuma na ntua ne kade ne yaban na ntua wo munsu nkyere kra
Director General ya Oda Prison Service no bo amane a kye se Yera John Dramani Mahama ban waje atum ma se de won mo ye hyehyɛ na boa ama sika e de hwe neduafo no ya pegem e de akɔ 5 Ghana cedi
ma yemfa entuma ne biam konkwadi nkomo emfafa ho a ene PP amanyokuo no de krata de ababonten se abronya hutahutade hatuatu no a wo ye no omo de krata de akwakoda mpanifo so omo hwehwem na efobua eseno yemfama no
ye kasa de Justice Kulendi ena Ferichi Jakpa Ghana ni de hye atwe omo nsamankuko CID de ebone ena omo edi ho nsem wo haide beso
ene ye ne da so ewo court ho a ye di nkomo kankranti a woni adwuma ye ede oral akokot na adekode a wo hwehwe de afiri mu no ye betetiri mu amata
fifi mantem so afon so bo amane se ne nsuo ho asem wo ye akwatwe ewo fifi mantem ne me yahodro no de nhye egu kwan mu na boa ama haw no yahwa no IGP
Christian Tete Yohonu ade atodwa se wo biara wunim na ne prosefo benya ntokwa na ba shi prosidan no prosi station unya biem
Adisra man sem we afoforo pino aka ho anwume ya tena se de somo se no nsia bremu akan Kasiebo nyumeko bi ada manwume wo bo ye chidom yemfa seda Emma Moses diagnostic center ho ya bia ya akwa o lab no de ka ho nyina no mba ye kama de ma mensa ka promo no gina wotindindin ye kan foma se twebe na obedi solar ke boa me nya wo sanso e de na se tata ye nyina ko they will say Johnson about so arthritis ne halitosis no ne nyina wo boa eye free osequelis so be me nsase da ye manso na so afi 3p garlic mixture the best garlic mixture we dwama so a eboa ama yensane na ye tititi no ne nyina acromalaria typhoid higher dwen a ruta natural product we dwama so ye no ne bedi akaginemu all sadie de haxa capsules ne mixture ene ye di etu asie de kudekudi free home mega cash lucky box eno so ho wotwa bia be di star 426 star 5 hash for Hushembi Lesok Educational Consult to boat tea manua afe no media bosumi nsia edikosi mfie nsia no manyina beye akendi for papa specialist hepatitis no a etete no CBA ni nyina wo mbeboa eyina kwa ede efi ho na fe momo mensa ka promo no eno nsu guso daily 100 cedis na ise o tie yi a promo ni mu ano na wa fa disika Little George nso akofa kwa mesha ne onua no monkaye ede aba adwama so yedi wo nyina ho adanse kire se brepem ye bobo so aya no adi wo mochi na wo dwumadie mu nso niema konkan we mu ne aboafo anwumre don hwe baako wo mato sabre ne ho eka
yanya wote yanka ene edai eyeme okumangra di wanf wo hene ba boama benye mene
ama poma checheku
ane na ensam no enkyeremu eni na yebedi kan abo ho na yakwakote enkomo yi ede afuru na nansam be kan ya owura John Dramani Mahama ebo apro ekokopie mu ewo emfrisia aduo wotwe ya amansan kubatan esan ehia biem edi anobo baba ya hwe kwanyo betumi afasoma abibrem ene ewiase nyina aman atumi atumpon owura John Dramani Mahama ekobi okono enyo no nko the chief of staff owura Julius Debra ekobi wosoafo wono ene ohwe amanwe ho nsem so muntaka Mubarak so ekwakosia no ene senior government officials bebre ene wo mo ekwakosia eye Ghana mampanin na yensan treni eye wisdom head jomenso ene Felix Kwatofo so akwakopi ho ya wo mo ekwakosia na ye twen wisdom say wode amanebo ebe free kotoka wiem shen jina bia na wode bebre ye ne hu de ekosontie da so eguso a ye twen say wisdom ede amanebo no ebeba na yensa enyanka no ye beba wuram na yakọ vice president ho vice president ede na fuamienu anase wo hyase se wo bo apro ewo asante mantem na wo hwese de nuoma esi ekọ ewo asante mantem esanse owura John Dramani Mahama eni hwano ono ena ye mampani a wo hwe akire ene wo se da bi semetra fa akọ adi mampani no ewo Jubilee House de emwa yeti on sabe bo apro nam kom ye mianam kokoye se agro fam ede na ekoso ewo fam yeti enura okomamponten am ye di ho nkomo na eneso osakọ kopiem ewo Kumasi krom na wokoye kokoduru ye no ena wode eto omanim se edwa de bi wo ho a NDC ni MPP amanyokuo no hyase se omusi wo manue na wo mu aba no obeba bewie amanije atumi aba enti adwadifo na wodi dwa ewo saa emiamia hodo no etensem kaye no a Professor Jena no poko agema eka nwasem no wo mu anije pa emiamia ni bi tesem amponten edwam soamidwa ene kronom eye krofrom edwa na wabro mo te say Professor Jena no poko agema say huobe NDC amanyokuo no emfra konya so de na sa edwa no wo mu ahwie no adwadifo no ebo PO ede ani die ebode emame Professor Jena no poko agema so atwi momome edi nachi ekaso batampa akwaba yeda se papa wodu anu abosumpo se edwai wo ba ya mayen no na MPP aba amanyoko ba ye mfie nwotwe wantumi anye no yeda wase sei ene wadi tudwa
ane pejade a ye nyina ya mbabu no ye wa ha ne panyifo ye benya dwuma yede aye tidie ye patwo ye maame se onfa ne nansi fom no om ye dwa no maye na so ye mbetena se na enya bibi yede enya bimbo ya no na yemfa bi mayemba na nya sade a ye kwa ho kire mu pa emboaye ebo anwumre no nsi a kro from diom ha yentimi ntena akromfo toilet mifo na nyame ya dom ne papa aba no so be ya mane a ye de mpai bo ne de ta na chi si esre na onsi mai na ma na ye bre ya mobo esika nyina abehye em to kwam ntimi nton wade ensuo to agina table so
temo hwe edom ewa ene nipa ewa because of the market eti nipa na cry for market ene vice president aba Jena na opoku agema already ne ekoso na we supervision about Kumasi project ekoso one of the big project enone market way eti ene wo wai mijini so okwa one president John Dramani Mahama ebe kasa one contractors ebe kasa na de esine okono minyini se okwa akoda
why ane enkomano bia ekoso ewo ho na nuache no ena Professor Jena no poku agyeman Ghana mampani ebedi akire enso ede to omanim se no kwasem project amaka ho asem nyina no ye bewie ede amamo na nya de ayen no ana NDC amanyokuo no eba bedi muhwamo etese de NPP ediye no
enne no common fund na eba no emodu eche common fund bia abada na ne senti wo ho ne senti kasenso ne se ya chichem owura no babeka no oka bi efa school ho apemudon hospital chips compound ni ade ni nyina ehia na ya ye ton ade omu no soso e se enso so ye de ka ho enti sasam sa ba ya besre yenhwe na yenfa sika ne bi yenim se ebi anya ni nyina na ebeso na yenso be bia ye wo bia yenfa ya ho ode Entechri, the Henry say, Sicano, Emube du, na Aquechre, na Ejano, Yesesi, no kakra. Yen ye mejina makan kakraka, oh, Cochina Mobebano, Mobako ne Johnny ye boy, Yanisa. Yesi ye be you or how nefri or in kakra. Na ye koye num so bia nso be hu se ejuma ye no.
Why are Professor Jena no Poku Ajimai ena yatenenka se wodaso e wasante mantemu.
Ghana Mapaniera John Dramani Mahama Shegana for you now boss to me Cassia and edition and some of sharp boy be fucker Seba Kwan and Ibeko Aya Pomdin, the 17 what is JB by ye no bear boy said a bear. Ghana for Benya Pomdi a bear Bubuano pay. Now Boami one high and I'm subi. I'm a swap for Shagani Pomde Hon Sam Sierra Comlaminta Candone. What ya two ja ya what you say. A bunch of shame on a free primary health care. And some kind and Yamia Domo by Bifitia now Omudi Guaquem when Kwan could do 2025 every year. Yebehunu sensu so no e we apom de atena ye naboa amye tumi akwanim wosen hihye ya mpanifo de egu apono so mprempren ya na behwe se NHIS coverage no ye no so mo ebetrem edi afre ho nchemu aduonum nsia edi akọ ho nchemu aduokronum na fei wo ma hwese mahama cares no a ye ka ho asem ne nso sa initiative no ebe hyasie January ewo eviempino ene aduonum nsia ne mo ninyina ne ye hihye bi aban de egu akwan so se de pe ya Ghana fo yi a wo mo de kokromotie kwato aba ede eyi NDC aban ma aban betina adwaso no obehwe se o papa pomdi cake no a obi abenya ne so ne de na boa mo manfo anya hoden a ombekoso ade apia aban no ede akwere me yera kwabna minta kando ode nsemi etudwa na a senior managers meeting ya Ghana Health Service for ye ya wo mo frɛ no se wo mrasie bi no ode nsemi tudwa na sempotichi wa wo mo de to nedwumadi ne so no resetting healthcare delivery for effective governance, equitable and sustainable financing. Nani nyina mu na ebekwa akɔwie sa pomde ho nsɛm ebetumi akɔnkan ne nsɛm a ɔde to dwane bini.
The coverage of the national health insurance is around 56%. So it is the determination of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama that at the end of his 4-year term, about 95% of Ghanaians must have access to primary health care, irrespective of their location in this country. And therefore, what we have realized is that the cost is a barrier. And so, whether you are a subscriber to a national health insurance scheme or not, at least you must get free access to primary health care in this country. And it's something we are working on with the WHO. His Excellency the President has established the fund, and the fund, the law has been passed, the law has been assented to, the secretariat has been rolled out, and the board has been constituted, and in the next 2 or 3 days, we will inaugurate the board. And so the Mahama Cares is going to be a game changer. As Professor Ade mentioned, as part of it, we are going to support the specialist training in some parts of the country. As I speak to you now, we have agreed on the Hohoi Regional Hospital, we have agreed on the Wawan, and we have agreed on, Chairman, which one? Boga. So by January next year, those centers will begin to train specialists.
Yera Kabnaminta Kando, yes, for Shagani, upon the home Samson Yatin, and Kananochi no Quantia for Penia or non Sugana Health Service for Dano, Professor Dr. Samuel Kaba Akoria, one also Kasai say, now she almost the research in Ibia Shesso, not thinking I said Boama Pom de Hon Semeri Yen Shenibia, Ususo so Modia Guaquasono, or Chebe Papa Pomdeno, Amana Subia, so said you also a chen in Semufaini.
The Ghana Health Service must reset, must reform, and must rise to meet the expectation of our people. That is why we are called Ghana Health Service. And all of you notice, even when other facilities come, they still say Director General sits. Until we clarify that, no, we don't operate within that jurisdiction. So my call to you today is own your districts, own your facilities, own your outcomes. Let us commit to making every city, every staff, every hour, and every policy decision count for the health and dignity of Ghanaian people. The challenges are immense, but so is our result. Together, we can deliver on our mandate and set Ghana Health Service on the path to becoming one of the best in the world. Let us leave this meeting not just with recommendations, but with renewed determination to act decisively. I will always stand by anyone who acts decisively. Lead courageously and serve selflessly. In the life of every generation, the spirit of sacrifice and togetherness must come true if we want to make our mark in history.
Professor Dr. Samuel Kaba akori ya wono ye eye kwanche for penny oda Ghana Health Service ano eno na penny ya wono so etie dwem de Ghana Health Service Council. Professor Fred Newton Binka eno no so kasa de tu dwa chese Mahama Care and afi primary free primary care policy no aban de egu akwaso na beboa ama Ghana ni bia nya pomden ya wo mre ho.
First as the space to examine progress made so far, share experiences and collectively find solutions that will reset our health delivery system better. Distinguished managers, your role in this effort is critical. Strong leadership, ability, strategic vision at all levels of the service are essential if we are to translate today's discussion into meaningful action for our people. I'm confident that with the caliber of expertise gathered here, the deliberations will yield practical recommendations that will guide us towards resetting health care delivery in line with our aim. Let me also take this opportunity to charge all of us to hold ourselves in readiness towards the full implementation of the government flagship intervention on health, the free primary care and the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, also known as Mahama Care. And finally, the 24-hour economy in health as part of the team that is developing the 24-hour economy.
Penny no ena wotie dwemme de Ghana Health Service Council Professor Fred Newton Binka ene etie so no so de nsemi to dwa osajumedi na se.
Yetoa Kasiebo asona ekuro bi a ye from collection of unpaid newly posted teachers ene womo aye ye kire aban se de woti ene womo edie no womo ani nye ho na emomanya aban nko aban ya etwamu eka ho esan se abusumi dumiensani ena aban ya etwam ene aban ya aba ama omaye adwuma na so wontua omoka nya tese afe ene bosome ene omaye adwuma ye ntua omoka na ama omodwira ho pa wo hwe ba bia yakoto omoguo na so bosome so a ya mo makatua na tetire ni betra de na da bia nkwadai so mo de body na beba o so mo di ja na beba o so mo de banche na beba o wunya tosede po na wo de atoso akyerefo afiri ade atwa ho asia ye num guase e ka mo no nya bini bi mo gesa jeja wo mo bi yire jeja wo mo nasefo a emo akora na kyerere ni akatua mum no sen na afi ene bosome ni abai wontu omoka eti ama mo yira ho pantie na ena wo mo ebobo mo ho ano ewo brasport edi kojan ko edi bo wonti se ena ade se de tie bia no aban ni benya atua enti wo mo asase ewo Kwame Nkrumah Circle brasport ho ena wo mo ebo pini Jubilee House ede aban krata de ede kokoma no na wodu ono na Bridget Otu ena wo ho ene yede ehye ne nsam enu akire no ena wo mo hyase se wo mo ebetoto aso agba pinim panimfo mo nsa aka mo enkrata de na kyerefo ebi ya na wo mo edimu no ekyese de ekoso edie no kwasem emwa wo man a ya tetire edusa bri.
It's not been easy. We've engaged our employers severally. We've engaged our honorable minister, and all they say is we need financial clearance. We've written to the Minister of Finance, but nothing is here. So we thought as much to we made a press conference, by the way, and said that if we are omitted from September salaries, we will have to hit the streets. We want to believe if you put our issues before His Excellency, our issues will be addressed. In as much as His Excellency was able to listen to the cry of tomato farmers and made sure that their cry was heeded to, it's the same way he can listen to our cry and come to our aid.
One city said we've not gotten one city, 13 good months. 13 good months. And whenever you come, you tell us you are in our shoes. You can never be in my shoe. You don't know what I'm going through. I'm teaching enough, and I'm still here fighting for my money. Who does that?
I'm going to sleep here till I receive my staff ID. This is my branch. We are not leaving. We are not leaving here today. We will be here. We are not leaving because this is my branch, and most of our colleagues, they got their mats over here, the pillows over here. We are not leaving.
6 months. We want to hear that. Mother is not Indo. We are teaching about 3 classes at a go. Teaching 3 classes at a go. 3 classes at a go. Why? Math and science, 3 classes, empty stomach.
Na enwatiri no wo mu edru Jubilee House no na Bridget Otu ene wo ho ogire mu eje.
It's good that you have come to the presidency. You said you have engaged the ministries, finance and education, but you're here. And you know, this government prioritizes teachers. I think we should take that into consideration. Look at the no fee stress policy. First year students had their fees cleared. Teachers, we don't want to see our teachers marching on the streets. It's the last thing we want to see. I don't know what has accounted for the 13 months without getting your IDs and being processed. So I am hoping that once you have brought this here, I will definitely take it in there. No, it will not be under my desk, as somebody said, you know. No, but it will be looked at as to why the delay has occurred. I have no idea. But what I can say to you, especially you, as you're very upset over there, that it will be looked at, and hopefully, like you said, whether it's October or November, this will be treated urgently, because we don't want to see our teachers on the street, because we need you in the classroom to teach our kids.
Yo, I know. Education Minister Haruna Idrisu and so egg the to womu animu say one Dr. Kasiebo to force me no beka bom na edmedimi ya no wo makwa kwashia cabinet na wo mo atrase na mo de hwehwe de aguna kwam said ye be ya akyerefo yi wo betumi atu wo.
And I'm here to receive your humble petition and to assure you that I will walk the talk on the issue of the unfair labor treatment.
Thank you.
That has been meted to you.
Thank you.
It is not acceptable labor practice anywhere that you will work for 13 months without pay. But understandably, I ordinarily could simply have said that I don't control the pairs by way of releases. But be assured that I'm on top of the matter. I met with the Honorable Minister for Finance on Tuesday, the 23rd of this month, and we discussed your matter. And your matter is receiving priority consideration of government. We are heading to cabinet with a joint cabinet memo, which will be signed and sponsored by me and the Honorable Atu Forson, to make a strong case to recruit, just as I stated. Our estimation is for both GES and TVET, we need 53,000 teachers.
Why aye Owura Haruna Idrisu waswafo a wono ena hwe umasua ho senso ena yetenenken.
Na wo mo de petition ni bi call mampani atena yechi no na ensentwefo bopini penimpa be de echi a wono nso wa ahwe ehwe Ghana yesi kasam ne ntotoye ensem so Yewura Thomas Nyako ampem enne kasa yesese wo mo bo mosobo ese wo mo ba mo ha ne mo ahye won mo bo we will look into it nso asade ne mo nhwem krata no na esoma mo edo soma mo enti na mo nhwemu ana asembe ene wo ho wo se mo ka ede chese a chefo eno no de tudwa wo kyerese wone ne soafo wo mbehwem na na budget ya edi animu a edi be ye adwuma edi be boy ho bra e wo mfie mpino ene aduonu nsia no a enche aka nefo be se aduasa na edi ho asem ba beto dwa no wonum ebe hwese sa budget ni mum ye de ebekom ti wo munya botre nka komanto yem setie bia no wo mo ha no mpanifo ate wo mo som na wo mehwetu ho na mo yera ampemnyako.
I also trained as a teacher, left the training college and was posted to teach. For 8 months, I did not have salary, and I know how difficult it was. And so I can relate perfectly well with all of you. For teaching for 1 year without a salary, how difficult such a situation can be. The finance minister will want me to tell you this, that he sympathizes with you, and that your predicament, your situation has been brought to his attention. He has gone to brief His Excellency the President, who has given him the green light to make sure that he fixes your problems. And so in the next 30 days, the finance minister is going to Parliament to present the next budget to Parliament. In that budget, the finance minister is going to make provision for all of you to be catered for. So you should be very happy that your problem will be fixed. That is the good news that I have for you. That His Excellency the President has asked the finance minister to make sure that provisions are made for you so that your salary.
Abusia we yaswafo abedi eche ya ohwe Ghana yesi kasem ene ne ntoto yensam so yera Thomas Ampemnyako.
Na ade baako ya asie ewo kurom ha. Nipa baako a wo yare. Necessary yade no ekun slowly. Eye Honorable Kennedy Akompreko Japan. Enya se bi o yare oda hospital ana yede no akọ emergency unit. Na on se Honorable Kennedy Japan ye nipa baako a won soso nsem hunu so. Ena sebe wonso nkwase asem so oka bi kire no a obeka bi ya kire wo nanso president kakra papa epedi enti no pressure eku no esase so bi ka bi kire no obeka bi ya kire no a yesi jayo wo pe president yedi nti enyi no ena abronye ekura papa eminimu no obo ne mfe asem ye dur Kennedy ama ana no mo hwe no obo Kennedy Japan kopi otumfo anim wotum se ensam hyane bom wa fon ne mu ya ne ya wagene ho anye ana no abronye kodidi papa ya tempasa enti wo mo de krata bi di ababonten a wo mo kire se abronye mra meyi ne ho ano na ensam no a wakeka de edikan wadi femu Honorable Kennedy Japan waka ensam agunanim ase de etosomienu General Secretary so wakeka nsem bia to no so a enye no kore de etoso miensa wo mo mpanimfo kokosiaye ema nsem o mo de beto dwa no abronye beka ni different eti sansem ahodo ni nyina no abronye mra na wo meyi ne ho ano na wo mo de nkrata ni nyina de ama disciplinary committee se wo mo enhwehwem wo mo hwem ade besi bia no wo mo ema asem no enkonkoda ba bieda Yagusu ayabuabu ehu ya abronya so de krata de abeto social media so sende de yansande ama no ye de to social media etu ono so de de no aba beto social media na sama wo kan say na attention adro to krata bia Justin Kodua assign e de aba bonten say o ma refer na sem e de akọ disciplinary committee na wono so wa ya fu yirede so obekọ kwasia won na antikristo kro no a wo sha NPP amanyokuo no ya Kennedy Japan no wakọpa ne ho ntoma na wono de ne kwa wo kọ no enya de bia aye na dwe so be yedi o wo ma mu kọsha kokuam yemfa camera nsiso yembie mu to TV stations na the whole Ghana wo bia nhwe bi na asem ne ne fenchem sa mom no ope ne ye ne sa na ni beje pa ye kwa homa so na yene yewra Jonathan Asantiotre akwa nkomo woye doctor ekadidin ho yewra yemo akwaba
hini ba me joso
me patona umpombokode Twedi amponyame adawroma me so me ho ye pa yo anwumre ye fra wa na nye bone na NPP mu amanyoku mu na entawantawa ne nsem kakra kakra bi asisi a ye doso nui de de kan disciplinary committee ya ewo NPP amanyoku mu wo mo kire se abronye yabon ko adu miensa amom de asem no de akwakoto omonim se wo mo fra abronye ntoto na no na wodi bima na se wodi fa de ewo ho no emra no ene ne nka abronye nso e de krata de ababonten ese waye ready se wo kina kro beba na emom no nso ne de a wo pene se yemiem hawu ma TV stations ina no obi amfa bi na obi o Ghana bi anhwe bi na yehu kwanya asem no ebefa so a ebeko anyam bia sade yesi entoma gufi ewa abonten wa MPP mu anyanyam bia ne kwan so ni ugina kire na wo ya
ba ndawase maminchia afefo ani etiefo nyina TV XYZ ni SYZ FM edi kaneno se first assembly ni iti ene ne fabaya I was here who say MPP among you kono a liberal conservative party and what they believe in is seniority very important Renuntino so obeshemwa abra opinion professor Odiboyenti afino nanka yewura kufu akwa contest no omse wosi abotane brenso ye edu yewura kufu so omampeni akufado enso ekwa contest omse ne brenso ye edu yewura akufado so no nanka omampeni kufu ede alan jampeno na okan wansam ma tonkofu asu momoto aba no ana yewura openi alan I say oh man una ye penimu ntiko from Penianoa was say, Adia why an effect into every permanent said rules also the supportive. Now, a do opinion Alan so after 8 years in the position, 8 years in government. So, Mampenia could for the person a new Alan so there, like I say, need a brother do Alan so. Into a worker can now, every idea, it can touch the acophobic, you know, the coffee by the no. And you know, until say, you didn't even be to a stability no, a bad in a crack. The son say, so who share conform the opinion candidate upon it here. Some conform a anti-president Akufo-Addo. And these are proponents of, you know, a friend say, opinion Alan. And we need to support Akufo-Addo Yewura Kennedy. Some say, Omufri said the direction of the party no, send a choir and no, and I was circle. You know, about the year at this word, some say, Openi, not about me, a person with the idea, or bra, about 2 penny for being. A sense of penny for being a kitchen environment, said the man, and man not ever be anymore. And so he has that particular advantage. That being said, and no, at this how went at the media and then but since they don't have the umbilical cord within the party, a business or a party is trouble from it's a sad idea. And yet, you know, Pamno, opening a question about a quantum struggle. It is a me wanna opening an abrantia bronye, that kind of first one would do at them. I quite had to say what they are crab by Abafi, no one named. And with that, I have to understand. So, yes, when to me, what if you're not ready to turn it there? And you're about the yet that do a minimum. So, I believe that is the more reason why the party at the national level is taking that particular decision to sanction him, to draw him to the disciplinary committee, and then sanction him appropriately. And you know, I think the decision they're taking is in order.
Na die mi bisa no say abronya hye dwumadi ase enye ne atepa yie ya ono ane party mu wakeka bi akire we akeka bi awutire we ene na sefo bebisa say na enteye enche dodo sanka this action no e woso mo take yes say wo hwe Canada Japan ne tamfo de ene abronye ena Dr. Mamudu Bawumia so de ne aboa papo etu we twafa benkum na we twafa nufa etu obi bisa say ade na aye abronya nko a na aboa papo nka ho.
Well, the style of commentary now, it's more of the competence of, the vice president, former vice president Dr. Bawumia. It's more about the competence and the incompetence. That is how he is looking at it. And I think it's the competence or incompetence about the year where politicians have been bandied about this particular way. We are incompetent, we are competent, and so on and so forth. So I think that is how angle that I have understood him to be coming from. I started to be corrected. So we did that, but so along that path there, as a deputy communication officer and as a director, in Pay, say, with me, I in the name of Canada Japan. And I think we say, musically, it's all fair and good, so that everybody will be brought to some kind of understanding and saying to be well, you have to face the committee to see whether I am and I think the style of Abronia is not to decide. It will not in any way attract the youth to the party. And so it is as earlier they sanction him, the better. I mean, what actually does he really bring on board the NP? What does he really bring on board? The NP, as we know, I mean, an elitist party that prided itself up to who by far knowledgeable and were able to galvanize, to organize and do all manner of things. We're able to interpret so many things. So what happened to the party? What happened to the integrity of the party?
Okay.
Today, Matisse opinion to be national chairman. Really? Is this, I mean, to even have the opportunity to contest as national chairman?
And one qualify one. Wouldn't to me qualify so a national chairman?
For him to, I mean, if he goes for betting and is able to pass through betting, that is a more problem.
Hey.
Sabro, opinion to me, that he may vetting at the national level to be national chairman of the party, and he passes through vetting. The NPP has a big problem.
Young chef from the same national issue, yeah, with the Ebayi. Kane Energy Minister, Boache Chemate Jako, Ese Onya said the brand one copy. What the net to me who said the pardon be you muti, say won't to me, and we rat Chemate Jako, and I said Boache Jako no unity. Fa wamumi enu tunseni eni nafshe owura Boache Jako say. So we lead the party no enyembia babia MPP asinkie kodru no. Obetumi apagya amena baby duru animu ana. Meme de na kam suggest say anka kwabere Japan mum. Onya sa presidential primaries ne ko. No no mo mefa party na say. Uwe no nseni eni sen.
You know, but I said the 2nd of September during the Kasiebo election to open Canada Japan. But I think it is a little too late because President Nyadi Ombetuamano, my cousin several times, he is somebody with brilliant ideas.
Oh,
so the youth, ultimate more coin, no more say, and no more move to and your quite back. I said Yako is a fortunate person. These are the two persons that I propose that they should forget about presidential and nobody who are forget it. And so he is going for the championship. But here you will be a picture of Nalakumia. Our show interest in becoming a national chairman.
Okay.
And no, then we'll speak about it. Because that should tell you say directly how wants to have a stranglehold for the party.
You're right, yadase, yade ibesi yadase papa. Owura Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Asantiotre, and yaten en kano. Se no, se nana komya epiem na Owura Boache Jako epiem dia, and ye na emu ya ye demum. esan se Nana Komia nso eye nipa wonim de pa na dwunu mu da ho MPP amanyokuo ba na nya STC na wose ye de ne ko na nka wose ye mani dibre mu odura obetumi atutu no mama na kosonti becoming the national chairman of the NPP no ebetumi attract more youth to the party no mo sign a revamp ni year ebema NPP edne ntoma papa ede efra biem na se wuntumi galam se hene bebe de anim de ene yemuti atekora
ene gavina galam se no mo be hye den pa ya sendetua enti abusuan fa we ntwem na fe ye nkotwe ho emma kwantrefo pani a woda prison service no eye owuraye patients bafo ne esquire e kan di hunene wode atodwa se yera John Dramani Mahama ban ayan hyehye yese ne obepegya ne duafo won misika ye de hwe wo moda kru bia no every 1 cedi 80 pesos e de akọ 5 cedis a ene obetumi akase su dia se san hye no penifo wo mo de egu akwa so no kopie mu public accounts committee penifo ni mu abra na ensem bia ba e wo se bisa na wo mo nso famu dia wo mo wo no maka de ache committee ne ho e no de sansemi etu edwa.
Many thanks for the opportunity. Since I think this has been recurring in our reports every time, and in these few months, various steps have been taken as enumerated in the status of the implementation. Gladly, we proposed 10 Ghana cedis and were granted 5. And after the consultations, President actually instructed that the amount should be increased to 5 cedis, and that's an amount of 10 million, which was supposed to cover the last quarter of the year, was to be released. But it is yet to be released, even though the approval has been given. And I also want to put on record that reference to the question of how we have managed the 1 cedi 80 pesos. I have to mention that the 1 cedi 80 pesos, in actual fact, is not the amount that is even used to feed the inmates, because the food is supplied by contractors who also take their profits from same. So practically we are feeding 1 cedi. And so as a directorate, we have come together to bring about a project we call the Director General Kitchen Support Project. And in that project, all prison facilities across the country are supposed to have gardens.
Abusia we ayo patients bafo boni on the Director General yo Ghana Prison Service ano.
Yeda se papa esan se prison de ura ho a yedua ne die mu nye kra
so guso do ho ka wo
hey sir
ana wo ka bia mo
once a soldier always a soldier
once a
meti ye yetimi e ka se akoye ex convict de yedua ne die mu nye kra madawroma 1 cedi 5 cedis ne kra no ebe ya kra nka mo ma ne nye wo de mo ma ne nko 10 ma yen
10 wo ka so wo 10 and president so de enye ne 5.
Oh president we de yesra wo de ma enye 10
e bia ye ko animu ano ma dwene ho no mo
papa we de yesra ma enye 10 na e ho de wo fancy gu ho pa wo moto aba ne ma papa from 2020 elections and 2024 these 2 elections ni nyina no Owura John Dramani Mahama edin kunim ewo prisons.
Okay.
And enkunim die course no na no hyepa da bia me kasa there was one guy bia me koto ne nsawom ne yefre no Yero Nima.
Okay.
Na sa brantie Owura John Dramani Mahama anytime wa ubetwa fa prison ni bia no mate say ye beto election 2024 no omo sheda transfer no anodom premier transfer no from nsawom eko ankafo na wo ye nipa bia obia woto abade ma John Dramani Mahama 2020 election mu bia ewo ensawon bia no obia woto ye bia no wo manisika ya na eye 20 o mano 50 cedis.
Okay.
Yeah. Obia yes obia woto ma jam bi o 50 Ghana ewo prison ho. Oh yeah, we're a prisoner. Eti Miura John Dramani Mahama wadaroma brantie no. The din di Yero Nima. Wadaroma semo grante amnesty ni bia date mo ma ne nso no so. Mo ma ne nso no so pa na abrantie no even oba ha oba ensawom ha no kra no oba ankafo kra no wamfa wani agro what you say even and then ba yi na prison officer baako e de amam wo say even they voted for JM in 2016 2016 JM winning all prisons 2020 when we need 2024 wedding kunim eti papa wada Roma so we 10 cities kra no a wonya hwema won ya wabo mo pa because asetra ne munye aduane die munye kra eti papa we de ye do ase na emum da ase bi mra biem ena brante ye roni ma no so no eye twani hye no ena me mame bafo ni so no mesrew mame yese akoa bi wo office wo MPP ni bi yese wo aid na prison officers ne keka so mo ba wo office wo said you see pampam wo mo no wo mo peso be hu wani mumpo etu ade yesrew yese wo aid bi ya ne mame eye NPP women organizer ewo US ya to abawie ya no wasere kwa se da kwa card say we NDC ni wo mo kire say NDC mu no mu hu ne hoda eti wo officers ne say abrante no wampam no de ne ya obekọ no ne wati kwasa de atie ni eti maame wadaroma pa enti bomoden na saa abrante no a wo ye say u edo seden no yesi MPP kuno afri wiase eti wadaroma twani hwe ne yie na watena wamfa sem bi amfa amro eneme ba se na officers no eneme kasapa omuso ombeba hampo na mse hu hia na meka kire wo enti wadaroma won kra eno no ma emfa seda yemu oduro mfama solak natural clinic wono ene so yemu ema brano Kasiebo yi wunya no sede emu hwam papa ede efa na solak se emfa ntomu nyina manim se we kidney ni liver emfa ni agro brana so ye na wombo ho ban maniji emra mesrawo obi biara wo kidney problem obi biara wo liver problem bia no fako obesa amoni age won say emani bi wo ho a awo eho ayo den pa wanantia wonya bi problem ni nyina no say wo ba ni bi wo ho wo hu bra wo tokosua esan say nansa na me yi kakra enhwemu kakra hu se ema ne bi wo kra bosome omutu nkosua mpremienu ai obu ha bosome baako wotu kosua mpremienu etobu ne nsa mpremienu wahu na sa nipa no se wo de toto se ne time to say ya and majority of them no omo wo twetwe kwa akire kakra eti yesremo okosolaka obeboa wo that area no amenu mama ye kama obu ha wo junso mu problem and ye mema ne mba nyina abo obi kro ha ye de rubber e de ato ne be mema no madaroma okosolaka obemu waduro masaya de nyina afiri wo anadwo nipa no wontumi na wo benante saa dan mu na wo hwefo so na wo bo game na wo redi na wo ye wei emo be no na ye ntumi nkata wani no nsia no wotwe na wasore na usi ho da bia obeba wo na ntientia kosolaka ho na wo mo na tumi da kama ma wo ho ento wo na setata ya ukosolaka obeboa ama wani age na mom kidney ni liver ne de emfa ni agro bomode na pini ho ma anije sonko enye onso odia obi a wanya namu yade bia wo ba na be no okosolaka wababua ama wani ate wati ase namu yade serious one obi ho anya gono for so many years obi ho kodware nsuom ena na ne be ma free moja when tritias from sabre no e de be besi na atena ne so ena na ne be ma yatwen kakran akwakote akaketua bi akotia peace wontumi mfa nyere wadaroma ko solak ho obema de aka woyam ni nyina pie kama ama woni age solak ewo kokomlemle wo Behava Senior High School no mesra wotena se otena anopa abrosoa no wobetumi akodu no so hospital Kasiebo etu wotena ko udru OPD ho a yebeye wo nuoma nyina de ama wo no akwakon doctor yade a wo beko no yebeye wo lab ne acheck ne yahu se de nuoma mu tete etu kwa no aboa ho demo wo konso de adanse de o mu se wo kwa ho beto wo kokomlemle wo Behava Senior High School no the number 0553 932631 0553 932631 TRBM 0553 932631 freno sesia ma enije enkoso yegyina so ade aboafo nkra to tew ni aba ye ba nkomo ne bebru akire de beto aso
na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu mu emunumuni
oh
Oh, Mr. Entry, also Yaria Titi be benfiepi, Nanso, Niamun Yonoda, Semicho, no Hudra Minu Shia, Ebe young mama.
Meaning, say, what also time for Haxa capsules, any Haxa mixture, Yanumbum Kutia or Sanubia Mano Anum, and can want on da also Drodi, and one Haxa capsules, any Haxa mixture.
And come ninchemu.
Also, a kura, a toya funo, any and sunumu, etuma way funo ekikawa, what you want any, also it to me, Emma way cheko, a bra wedi di every. So how I also there, compare Haxa capsules, any Haxa mixture, nanum bum, now ever talk.
Pedudu tua, ko Okanshi Drug Lane, Kumasi Dani Hebal, Takradi AA Mensa, Anafre 020-3822-855. Appear about Tanya Wama on more friend for any more fra when you fear dum yeno and kahon. Haxa capsules and in a mixture.
Also time for FDA Aji Edredi and Kratui Atom.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
The family na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi so misisi na kame na to na twetwe binya 3p garlic mixer no aboa me pa that's a miracle bi wadro no just mafu no kra so dey sia twimi anka me humi esi so first me humi ana esi so obeka se dey bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal ni bi pi na ti no ti pa me 3 days ni na edona anka se dey nyankopon dey ayi bi ahodi che ma yi bi anya sam ketwa ana se we dey me fro aka so na me fa hye me nkwa me me dey abe for 3 years ni ana ase me gina wa me na mu sisinya hye me kwa me dey me ko bi amu so much me dru ta ba 6 years ni o tema sisi am ye ma ji se ene me jai na ta ya le nem ku me preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture ni tema me kase yankopon no yam se ende ya me no kase me ho atom ya me din wa me ntiase
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 02489288824 and 020100002.
Welcome to Auto Check Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to Accra.
Sure.
Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check.
Visit Auto Checks at Koforodia Aquadum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. Auto Checks, check.
Auto Checks, your safety, our priority.
Check. Auto Checks. Ade. Timesisi. Etwefa meto ase ha. Ani kotodwe ade komene ase twetwe me fa me ntinim. Je meja ene mensem ye mo hyehye na aye titriti na me hu dia menye cheme ba.
Kanina me hawanu no kusisa mishia joint fortis ene never life udompe ene waposu ye wuya no etutu no joint fortis ene na ekwa yemu atwuma na de atichima wo hobia no esensie no wuntini na emuya wuya etwetwon efiri wusisi edefa wo toase no wo nine ensem ehihyew ayetitiriti medro ene never life joint fortis any never life and one about to swallow.
FDA aje dwedie nkratoɔ yi ato.
Me se me nananum aguru basa abi bragro tibedu imlenu na ma premaye hojo.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye diagro na yesa eduru mre bi kra na me ba no ti me de omo be gumi so weekend no.
Hey, mumle
memre. Hey, I don't think I'm a catcher or say. Yeah, no medi garlic capsules. Poso na ebesi so kama. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well.
Medi garlic capsules.
Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
Oh,
Medimosis garlic capsules. Boa mamoja di nipaduane mu afurusani yi na esiesie oba ne barima mahona wodin. Ubenya edro yi bi ato omanyi mu pharmacy stores frɛ wo 050-349-4885. Edro yi enya mamofra enye ndi fie dumienu. Apemfo ene emma emanofo. Medimosis who ni how FDA ajidwe di nkratu yi atom.
Ani Adamasia yenko IGP Inspector General of Police Owura Christian Tete Yehonu e de assembly de akwakotudwa ena edei ewo Public Accounts Committee anim na wabromo etrase ankomodie etumi ekoso no ena IGP Christian Tete Yehonu e de tudwa se anansai akasakasa bi esiye ewo bia bi na president no na wo hono na emienu baako eye aban de siye ena baako nso MP MSC entokwa ba ya enkrofon kwa ya aban de no matwa ja tuma hye no edusu o mon konkwose baako no a wo mu si we de MP na siye emye hye no na MP na siye ampa MP de no wanhye no na no en wo de tudwa enese wo bia woni ma oba basabasa na woni prosifo beko ebesi prosi na besu prosi ni no de di kan prosi no yebetum awie firi ho e de yakoba bia omuni bie e de yakomomo de toso bienu se MPB epe prosi hina esa experience omanya no wo be ma wankase wasidan no na omo de nkrofo de yaba begum eno no de basabasa si a enya de a wo mbehye no IGP ekasai.
We all have to condemn the acts of irate youths always attacking police stations. There's a community in this country where we have one police station, which is a divisional headquarters being built by government. And then we have another that is a district headquarters being built by the locals themselves. When they were going to attack, they went to the building that was built by the government, they burned the building down. They came to their local building, and somebody said, no, this way it was the MP who built it, so let us not touch it. So they didn't touch it. And so today, when you are in your area and you are asking us, we should come and open a police station, we will ask you to build a police station yourself. And it is when you build a police station, and all those areas where there are these disturbances, they never attacked the stations that were built by the community themselves. And it is not good for this country. And so if you ask of closing down, yes, we'll close down because...
Why asama IGP Christian Tete Honu wade etudwa menene ya adwen pa eti mo musimu process hwia wo beba be siesie e de amamo de members ababegu ho de mum so on betena se no maba behwe wo se bia mo a mo ne aprosifo nya asam kakra na mo hye police station no na mo hwe aprosifo no masa wo yesa be close on down amo kyeremu kum ho a obie ne ho beba ho eno ano no eti yeda IGP ase yemfa se de mo oduro fama aboafo waso mu Kasiebo yede esom Solak Natural Clinic was here fantum nim say awo ho na aye wo den a wo kidney wo liver and a problem wo ho a fabric komlemle biaya oben Harvard Senior High School no the number no is 0553 932631 0553 932631 SPARNIS Spanish garlic mixture womo ana efrem we wase wo na se tata yaduro yi ayema wo junso bebre bad cholesterol ana how menstrual disorders arthritis halitosis wanumu wose fita kama anum kankan wose emwa ne nyina fabra na wonsaw yade ma ni jesonko etumi enkoso ubetumi afre no ewo 0266 1141 0266 114111 ensase papa efie eye Ostek Real Estate na wase yemfa ntomanim sei wonsase ewo dodo wa ayikuma asebi doyumu afianya dowanya ene Shy Hills ya ne bo efo etisesi ya wotemenkan wo sika bi da ho na wonim de ode ya fato asase ne bi to one na wotemfa so beba so ma wo mo number ne ye 0244 684 069 0244 684 069. Mami Camfo 3P garlic mixture. Piwak natural health. Edia banomin Camfo emfa emao. Me pato opeso siesie ni peduano a waduru eni. Wapo no waposo ukotodwe wonsa wonai utitriti. Edrei ma stress and our peso manager 3P garlic mixture. Ena ebebua Piwak natural health. En wadi edu papa edia ba freno. 0248 928 824 0248 928 824 Ruta natural product what the Ruta mixture edi aba etu malaria fever se kudeku yeti edrei eye unya binuma eboawo Ruta Titanic etu typhoid fever Ruta life na ne srade ni padua mu huhuru mu ma hoto eba Ruta na drobi agye nkwa frɛ no 0244 503443 0244 503443 ma menkanfo eye Haxa mixture and the capsules and fa emau eye osa atamfo aduru eno na osa atamfo so unya binum na osa wo so a eyam kuro ye osa ebeko eti wo de ane no say aduane to yam na yam ye ya ana wudidi ana yam ye ya wuhia sa Haxa mixture and the capsules bi no wano no ma ho ato baby ato aduru Ghana ha bia no bowura ho benya Haxa ne mixture and the capsules ne bi obetumi afre 0240 238 310 0240 238 310. Ubatumi ya win a big tonight. What the answer be dollar star 426 star 5 hash star 426 star 5 hash. Your friend mega cash Unya bo remwa. Ube say unya dollar star 426 star 5 hash no. Radio station power TV SYZ and radio SYZ EBP. No wa select emu bia baby a wutie free TV so radio so anahen no wa select baako obema boxes mako 6 select box bia ususu say eye lucky box be 5 cities no wa bawura menu ano no sika bia be pm bia no eye wo awodea obetumi awoni up to 500,000 Ghana cedis 5 billion ka sense hye kakra ewo ho. Let's talk educational consult buan kwada wu masua ma eye kama enkwada ne da tintreu etina meka se mum ko school a eye na wo mo Saturday classes a entrepreneurship, reading and writing, personality development, IT training, creativity and exploration ni nyina no ye kire nkwada no emomo ye pabene etitutumikai na fa o ma let's talk educational consult na ye mo omo tesi Nungwa Estate Mango Street Wabelejo Kuku Municipal Assembly no the number is 0249 069 821 0249 069 821 ma memfa entumanim say momo mensaka promo eno so apie papa na MTN ena womo ese yemfa nkratoe emfa emamu we no eye the yellow base brand no na tie enhyenini de de kan download momo app no na wo download momo app no pe wo be hu se waba wuram mensaka no wom wo send sika mo bia you qualify to be a member de atoso biem de utumi nya no se sawudu hu wura sa mensaka mu a every day bia no betumi ya wene 1,100 cedis and 200 cedis every week ubetumi nya 2,000 cedis na the grand day no ubetumi ya di 200,000 cedis eno ena MTN edemawo etifa huram MTN mensaka promo na shase download eye momo app no na fire adwuma na fa send sika eno ano no wa qualify to be a member wo so wani beje am wo so atumi nya sika koso na send na wo koso a wo send no na win more prizes. MTN everywhere you go. Mamika for Power Specialist Eba Hospital and fa emau hepatitis A, B, C, D, and E otuase fatty liver o ifri ho. Nemo member dro jirikajiri no baby a to drobia no bowra ubenyabi eti pejirikajiri fama ukunu wankasa so numbi manage emra. Uba to me a fre 0244 544442 0244 544442. Little George Health Shop and yedru no so no was ye fantum anim se eba adu ton a wakwadre mu nti aduro bia obenya bi e wona kate eti tutumi kase si amene okasai enu obi tese kwa mixture kwa plus mixture dominion herbal powder Mr. Kill vitamins ne minerals ahodo fei owo juice ahodo bebre wo ho cranberry carrot pomegranate turmeric ne ginger blueberry juice aloe vera gel wo ni nyina bi ene aduro bia wo hwehwe dada wunya bi no ni nyina obi e wo ho a ofra wo de bema ho frɛ no e wo 0243 140 213 0243 140 213. Medmosis was say Yanfanto Ghana for him say no ne hono and ye lab kase ya obana baby dra where ye all kinds of tests ewo ho where ye liver any kidney function test ewo ho efe where ye cholesterol profile ewo ho where ye full blood count ho prostate specific antigen where ye bi ho efe urine analysis where ye bi blood oye moja de na afeju som de afei woya digital x-ray ye twawa as woni sam ene no man nyina abra na wonye ni nyina emfa mawo adenta barrier woni police station no ene di hwene mu bowra ho na kwaye test ma enije emra obetumi afre no ewo 0503 494885 and 0244 068 447 0244 068 447. Finally, eye mensaka promo. Weno eye power mensaka mega jackpot. Na sa mensaka weno eda ye berane sa ade weno. Nyame eye aduma eye 3rd October ene bebaso netie. Sika daso eye 16,000 Ghana cedis ena obetumi yanwini small prizes and so ewo ho ye obetumi yanwini bie etisese ya me no kasai dial star 274 hash star 274 hash na fa huwra na select number 2 power jackpot now select number 2 power jackpot no a na wuwra mu a wo be wo se obetire se utwa ba ko a eye 10 Ghana twa 20 twa 30 twa 40 twa 50 twa 100 Ghana fato on the 3rd of October ye run ye boom na cash no ababegu bottom ama men saka wo so wadi bia e bama wani ajepa kai se wunya fie dum wotwe na wutwa metu sika ama wo etunya 18 years a eya men twa bi nsesa e wo hono no Kasiebo yi ye des
Adesma ma yadini na besi anwumeni Adam asese mo ne yetna ya yesomo production crew led by Fabia Marjorie Barbara Perpetual mo nyina bo anwumebi na yesomo na me fa happy birthday nkoma Mrs Sandra Mache o takrade Mrs Sandra Mache o takrade ne wedi 94 years and wedi 94 years nyakopon hwa na omo ahode wase sister Ami o so tum Antieku on the CM happy birthday in command team ning in the CMCL Eddie and Francis Junior camera search lazy tego adamo ye makeup kama ema de so manu me yen so etna se eso mo me ama poma checheku mene
okumangra di one for heneba boama benie yadamu nyinase